Aries monthly reading here. We've got the tea leaf here. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, we have here April, and it looks like maybe some cherry blossoms on here. And then ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Tree, affairs with your family, knot, unsuccessful plans. And with tree and knot here, I'm getting tree knots. So perhaps something with your family isn't going to work out, a planned trip or an event you have planned. This could be in April. We'll see further as we go. Okay, so I'm getting, there's 2 10s here, which is significant, of course. And with 2 of Pentacles here, I sort of see a battle between work and heart, but we'll dive into that further. Alright, let's get into these ones. Okay, I'm getting with this 2 of Pentacles also something about a cycle. Something you might have felt a little bit stuck with. I just got cliffhanger off of the Hanged Man. You might have been left on a cliffhanger with something, some kind of surprise that got left in the air a little bit. So let's go ahead and clarify. Alright, so you definitely felt a little betrayed in some way. It was shocking to you. And it left you feeling like you were hanging, like somebody left you hanging. You're ghosted, perhaps. Let's look a little further into it. Woo. So I do see an offer coming in the future. So I think this was a sort of blessing in disguise. Though it did hurt you, it wasn't what you had hoped with this past person. It left you wondering. However, you did kind of gain your power back over this. This was something that happened a little while ago, I feel. This also could have been your family. It could be that you had expectations on you that you felt this pressure with, that you didn't really, that left you kind of in the air of what to do. Do you follow your own heart? Do you do what your parents expect of you, or what your family, whomever has this pressure on you, what they want? Or do you follow your dreams? Alright, let's clarify this Two of Pentacles here. Whatever it is, someone wasn't communicating with you, and you've had to really assert yourself. I see you kind of looking at this with like really eyes like so you had some disappointment. For sure. Let's clarify one more. Yeah, there's a conflict. This could just be you were conflicted with what to do, with your passions, with your will. But you didn't get a lot of communication on it. It felt like there's just expectations and it didn't match up with your heart, so you're at a loss for what to do with it. But I do see that you were very diplomatic in handling it, and continue to be. but you just are starting to realize that you need to do what's best for you. Definitely getting about balancing your work and also your heart. So yeah, if there is expectation on you that you've been wanting to step away from and go towards your heart, I'm seeing that you should do that. You need to connect more with your heart, but to also keep some balance. Like, try to not get haste in that. Don't feel the burden of other people's. Let other people let go of like any outside input, but do still, you know, hold heart and care about and value like your friendships and your family and the different input that might be coming into this. But ultimately you do need to go, of course, with what your heart wants. And I do see some fulfillment coming in, that you are going to find this balance and be able to balance this and have the best of both worlds. Ooh. Two of Pentacles again here. Yeah, so much about balance. So I feel like you might have to still accept like taking things slow to start making moves with your heart, and to release anything that doesn't match your heart, but not to do this hastily, not to do this without some responsibility. I'm definitely seeing to go slow. You don't want to lose your crown. You don't want to lose your head over this. But you are going to start not hanging so much onto other people's words and being more in tune with yourself. There is definitely going to be an opportunity in your wake. But I see you having to let go of something as well. So making sure that you are in a good headspace is going to really help with this. Meditation, making sure that you do things for you so you don't make a decision outside of your alignment. And just going slow. Not fretting about this, because it's going to line up how you need it to, no matter what anyway. But just going slow is going to make it a little bit easier of a transition. And I do see a love offer, so let's look specifically into that. Let me get a different deck here. With this ring here, I mean, it does say also business, but I do feel some romance coming your way. If you're not already in a relationship, if you are already in a relationship, I see it going further. I see there might have already been some bonding happening, and I see that that's just going to further grow. These cards do not want to go out. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a busy month for you as well. I know the new moon's about to be in Aries, which explains that death card coming out for you. But I think you will especially feel the vitality coming in. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I do feel that in this wake and this change going on, by doing something that's more for you, in alignment with you, that is going to spark this energy change just all around with you. So it might pull in more for you. Let's see a little bit more. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. I do think that this maybe connects with your family again. That there's just, wherever it may be, wherever there's a little bit of a situation, knots in the trees, like something kind of big is unfolding that might make you feel a little bit uneasy. And it's as soon as you stop resisting it and just follow your heart, just simply let go of everything else, go with the flow with it, let things happen, connect with yourself, like take it as an opportunity to really connect with yourself further, and things will unfold a little bit more smoothly for you. Alright, let's get these affirmation cards. I also see a lot of growth that you've already experienced. Like, seeds have been planted, and these things are just have been very slow growing, but that's because they're going to be a little bit more stable in your life. It might have felt a little hectic, but now that energy is going to go a lot smoother. You're gonna feel a little bit more of a trajectory that is in alignment with you, so it just feels a little bit easier. You're going to be still working, but you're going to have a little more joy with it, so. Ooh. Okay. we have here, I am evolving every day and I am patient with my growth. And asking for help is a gift I give myself and others. You might have been giving too much of yourself as well. Your family could have, somebody in your family or somebody you care about, it could have needed a lot of help, and you've been over giving a little bit to where it's been burning yourself out. It's slowed your growth a little bit, but you love helping, you love being there, so like that's part of who you are, so that's lovely energy, so don't change that. But definitely when you need to follow the tide. You need to sometimes pull back a little bit and just focus on you. And it says here, each day brings new experiences. With each new experience, you grow inevitably. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet, but as babies learn how to walk, you also have to do it gradually. Be kind to yourself during this process. And admitting that you need help shows strength of character. It takes a great man to let go of his ego and accept guidance. The ego will always fight for its survival. It's always up to you if you let it win. So, I think you're quick to give others help, but you are very reserved in asking for it yourself. I think people view you as very diplomatic, very strong in yourself. And so they wouldn't just, they expect you to come to them if you need to, rather than stepping in the way you do. And so sometimes you might find yourself wondering why you give this energy but you don't get it back. But it's just because you look like you've got it all together all on your own. And you do, you don't always feel that way. And it's always nice to feel a return of that energy. So definitely don't be afraid to ask, don't be afraid to open up. I think that's a big thing too, just even opening up and sharing how you feel could really help. Let's go ahead and get your charms here. Alright, so we have first and foremost this crown. I just definitely think that's, really getting in your power more. I think you are very much so a self-established person, and I think that you'll always hold on to that. You're very powerful. You're very diplomatic, very go-getter attitude. I'm getting a lot of Emperor energy off of this. But again, don't be afraid to ask for help. That crown wanted to leave this reading. That crown was very much so a sign of, again, don't lose your crown, don't lose your head. Delegate if you need to, ask for help. Don't view it as an ego struggle, because it's not. It's very much so a part of keeping in balance. It's truly a sign of strength to be able to connect with others, and that's one of the best ways to connect. And then we have a mushroom here. I think that connects with the death card, with the fact that there is going to be some rebirth, some changes in the way that you work. And we have the sun, so you're gonna have some realizations with this as well. I also am getting sleep is going to really help you with this. You perhaps have some insomnia. I mean, everybody is different, but I do find that tart cherry juice is one of the most effective things I've actually done, and you don't get that grogginess that you would get if you were to take medicine. But also I'm getting just following a strict sleep schedule. Easier said than done, for sure, but especially if you're very work oriented, sometimes you might work too late and then you're playing catch up. So I do see a change in this pattern. And I do see some fulfillment and happiness coming your way. You are being guided on what to do for yourself. Like, if you feel a little bit disconnected from yourself, you're getting little clues on what really sings to you, what matches your heart. So keep an eye open, because I think you might get in your head more, and you just don't always fully know what it is that truly makes you feel good. But I see definitely there's going to be signs in that. There is a ship coming in here with the new experiences. That's what I saw here. I said raw, so I think maybe you're gonna open up, you're going to feel a little raw. I just saw recently, I'll put the name of the song up, but this actually brought this to the forefront of the mind. A song about being raw with somebody. Yeah, I'll have to put that up. And I also see peace here, so make time for peace, make time for silence. You're headed to more peaceful times. I'm getting Wheel of Fortune energy from this, because I did see the snakes letting me know about a breaking of a cycle here. And something is blossoming. Alright. Well, I think that will be where I end it here. I thank you so much for being a part of this journey, and to welcome me to be part of your journey. Until next time, lovely folk.
you.